very quick intro to this video. I am extremely hungry. I woke up this morning and all I could think about was Cocoa Puffs. I don't even know why. I haven't had Cocoa Puffs in years. So of course I come to the pantry and I start looking for Cocoa Puffs. But as you can see, we have a little bit of a problem here. Nope. Looks good, but nope. So I'm like, if I can't have Cocoa Puffs, I would like to have one of those coconut drinks that you see on the beach. You know, it comes in a coconut with the big old straw, and it's usually some foo-foo drink that it doesn't really taste all that good because it's like sugar water, but it's just one of those tropical things. Well, of course I don't have that either. So then I just got Cocoa on the Mind, and you guys know I hate that song. I'm in love with the cocoa. But either way, we gotta have coconut something. So here's a funny story. I bought this yogurt just to make this stupid little scene, thinking I got the toasted coconut because I saw this little picture right here and I thought that this thing was a coconut because I'm an idiot. And obviously, it is not. And I thought I was just gonna slide one by you guys, but you guys are too smart. You would have picked up on it anyway. And you know, I just gotta keep it real. Dang it! So it may not be as good as Cocoa Puffs or coconut drink, but we did get some coconut toast. You saw I put some coconut oil in the pan, put some bread in there. Let's pretend that this was toasted coconut yogurt, threw some coconut on top, and to be honest, I don't even like coconut, but it's Tuesday, and it just seemed like a very Tuesday thing to do. I'm in love with the cocoa. That is actually really good. Maybe I'm just missing out. Maybe I do love cocoa. I don't know. But seriously, guys, I would not lie to you. I was expecting this to be very mediocre. I just needed some random introduction for a video. And maybe it's just coconut oil because I've never really cooked with it. But I would highly recommend that. I'm not even kidding. That is so good. Enjoy the video, guys.
You'll win somehow. So give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Hey, what's up guys? I just tried to record this clip as I was meal prepping and it was not working out. I was losing my train of thought, I was messing up my food, I was all over the place. And it's very ironic because the whole talk was about being efficient and productive, which obviously does not always mean multitasking. A lot of times that can be counterproductive, as I just experienced. So I will run you guys through what was on my mind. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and hopefully if you've been watching the channel you can tell that there's a lot of things I try to do. I try to dabble in a little bit of everything. I gotta spend a lot of time at work, and just working 40 hours is not okay with me. I try to put in some extra time, and I like to spend time with my friends. I like to do this YouTube thing. I like to give you guys some videos, or maybe I just like to produce them for myself. I don't know. And of course I gotta train. That requires a good amount of time, you know, a lot of different planning that goes into this. But I just noticed that there's some people, it's almost like they've dedicated their lives to wasting time, and it drives me insane. There's just so many different things that you can do. Like, I was just meal prepping as I was talking to you guys, and I was telling you that I was gonna watch YouTube videos and meal prep at the same time, just because those two things can be simultaneous. I think that everyone can handle that. But there's just like, if it's just like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, it adds up over a week, I promise you guys. And everyone says there's not enough hours in the day, and I totally agree with you. But there are ways to maximize your days and utilize time in better ways than the average person, I will say. There's so much dead time in people's days that they could be doing things that they don't take advantage of. I think that's a big mistake, and maybe this is just generic advice, but I really think if you can just fit more in your day, and honestly one of the best ways from my experience to do it is just take on more responsibility. From what I've seen, if there are things to get done, you will just find ways to do them, and whether that means losing sleep or just being more efficient, and that is the big thing. And I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but I do try to be as good as I can be. So that is my little sermon for today. If this was boring, I apologize. I hope the food makes up for it. But I figured I would just share some feels with you. So now, I'm gonna move on to the next clip because I've ran my mouth long enough. So if you stayed with me through all that, you get to see the beautiful end creation of that crock pot recipe I showed you last night, which I realize some people argue is not that beautiful. However, it is so easy. All you have to do is throw the pork and the beans, and it's really good because the beans kind of marinate the pork so it's not nearly as dry as it would be since it's pretty lean pork. Telling you, this is one of my go-tos. You guys will not be disappointed with this one. Hey, what's up guys? Sorry it's a little bit dark right now. I'm on my way to the gym. It is going on 5:18 a.m. or I should say 5:13 a.m. because that clock is 5 minutes fast. But a lot of you guys ask me, how do I go to the gym so early? So I figured I would try to throw you guys some tips on how to become a morning person. This is just what works for me. And I am pretty guilty of oversimplifying a lot of things. But when you think about waking up, all it is a matter of standing up. So when you hear your alarm, all you have to do is have the self-discipline to stand up. And think about it, it doesn't matter if it's 5 o'clock or 5:40, you're gonna be just as tired. So you might as well just stand up when you wanna get up to get whatever you have to do done. Tip number 2 is to have something you look forward to as to why you're waking up early. So for me, I love the gym, so waking up is never a problem. I'm eager to go to the gym. But maybe you're waking up because you have to go to work early and you're not that excited about it. Well, just think you're waking up to go to work earlier so you can make room in your day to fit the gym in. And I think that will help as long as you keep the end goal in mind. There's always a reason as to why you're waking up a little bit earlier. There's some desire inside of you that makes you want to add a few more extra hours to your day. The last tip I'll give you is just don't play mind games with yourself. A lot of people will wake up, look at the clock and be like, oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I have to be tired. But maybe you're not even tired. And that's the thing that I try to overcompensate for. So I will wake up every day and I'll just be like, I'm not tired. There's no way I'm not tired. Even if I am, I would just convince myself that I'm not, especially on days when I only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and I'm afraid that it will affect my performance. I'm just so adamant to not let that happen that I usually end up creating a pretty good environment for myself. So there's your tips, guys. I gotta get into the gym. I just pulled up and time is very precious here in the morning. I make every minute count. So hopefully this helps some of you guys and enjoy the workout. And if that doesn't help, just remember, Kevin Gates has 6 jobs and he still doesn't get tired.
Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.
So I apologize if this video has been mostly just me talking, and I'm going to continue talking because I was tagged by Brittany Lesser to do a fitness questionnaire type of thing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So click off the video if you're just here for food. It's all over. I apologize. And I've been watching Brittany's channel for a while now, so I'm going to link it below. I really enjoy her content, and I'm just going to pick a few of these questions. She answered like 37 of them. That ain't happening. I ain't got that much time. So what we're going to do is pick about 5 or 6, and I'm going to get straight into it. Question number 1, what would your last meal on earth be? This is a pretty obvious one. Have you ever been to Olive Garden and they have this thing called the Tour of Italy? Well, it obviously would not be from Olive Garden, but it would have to be from an authentic Italian restaurant or an authentic Italian family and just have like some chicken parmesan, some rotini, and a big bowl of ricotta on the side. Completely serious. And then for dessert, it would have to be the biggest stack of chocolate chip cookies that the world has ever seen. Question number 2, who is your crush in the fitness industry? This is interesting because I'm not the one that like follows all these Instagram models and is just like, oh my gosh, she's the most beautiful thing ever. I think the most attractive women are those that work in the business world, or even if they do work in the fitness industry, but they're just more like business based, like they have their own company or something like that, or just some random girl that works in marketing but is fit, so she's like into yoga or she's running, or maybe she is powerlifting. That would be awesome. I haven't found that yet, but that would probably be like my type of girl right there. Number 3, short and long-term fitness goals. Well, short-term, I've made it very well known that I want to hit a 500-pound deadlift, hopefully very soon, but we will see. That's a work in progress. Long-term was inspired recently by my friend Brandon Campbell. I want to hit a 1,500-pound total by the time that I'm 34. Very serious, not even trolling him on that. I feel like that's very elite, or pretty elite in my opinion. And by the time I'm 34, that gives me, 10 years. I think I could do it. If you had to pick one food to have 0 calories the rest of your life, what would it be? Vodka. No, I'm just kidding. Chocolate chip cookies for sure. And finally, what is the best thing that has changed about your life since committing to this lifestyle? I would have to just say my overall quality of life and the way that I feel. I wake up almost every single day healthy, and I am beyond thankful for that. Just having energy to do things on a daily basis, being able to walk from place to place, and I don't have any lingering pains. I don't have anything that keeps me from doing the things that I love to do, and I attribute a lot of that to being active. I feel like if you're just sitting around all the time, you get achy and you get cranky and you're just not as happy as you could be. I think this does a lot mentally as well, but I don't really have a whole lot of time to get into all of that. The last thing that I will speak on is with this YouTube channel is just having the opportunity to make genuine friends. I have met people that I really feel like I have known for a very long time, and I feel like that they're just like my friends, you know, in everyday life, even though I hate when I say, oh, in the real world, because this is the real world, right? But it's just a little bit different. I never thought that I would say that, but it's been a great experience. So that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys had any interest in like a Q&A type of video, I ask because I know other people do them, and that would be very easy for me to do when I'm not being very creative and I can't think of anything else to shove down you guys' throats. Okay, that could be taken out of context. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, that's the end of the video. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave all feedback in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.